everyone, welcome back to the vlog. In the last episode, we talked about communication as a new therapist, and today I want to talk about networking, but from more of a confidence and mindset perspective. Whether it's with physicians, providers, or even patients, I think a lot of new therapists feel in the back of their mind that people may question their experience. But what I've started to realize is that experience is not what makes you worthy of being in the room. Yes, experience builds knowledge over time, but every single person that you look up to in this field started exactly where you are right now. They were the new therapist, they were the ones asking questions, and they were the ones figuring it out for the first time. Something that my mentor always tells me is that you do not have to know everything. In fact, not knowing is a part of how you actually learn. And that has really stuck with me because you're expected to show up, learn, and grow into the role. And I think that's what networking has really become early on. It's about building relationships while you're still becoming that clinician. And that can look differently depending on where you are in your career. If you're a student, that may look like shadowing opportunities, whether that's in hand therapy clinics or even physicians' offices to understand that side of care. It might mean using your fieldwork placements to ask questions, shadow in different settings, or even create those connections across departments. If you're a new therapist, it can look like attending local conferences or even larger ones like ASHT, taking some continuing education courses, or even getting involved in professional groups or communities that are online. There are so many resources to connect you with other therapists out there. Some great places to start are looking through resources provided by ASHT, AOTA, or APTA, or even just social media groups that may be out there. Even within your own clinic, there's often relationships that are already established that you can lean into and grow within. So when I think about networking now, especially with referral sources or other physicians, I try to take the pressure off myself for the need to impress and instead just focus on being consistent in my communication and a reliable source. Because confidence doesn't always come before the interaction. A lot of time it builds over time after multiple interactions. So if you're a new graduate and you're unsure of putting yourself out there and that's something that makes you nervous, I just want you to know that that's completely normal. It does not mean that you are not ready. It's just a skill that will continue to build over time. In the next episode, we're going to talk about mentorship, why it's so important early in your career, how it can shape your learning, and even in pursuing paths like your CHT. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.